Historically, women have been marginalised or excluded from sport. In the media, very little coverage is given to women's sport, and when it is covered, it's often focused on other aspects like their romantic life or how they look. So it's only really now that there's been a real push to take women's sport seriously.
You're always seeing the male figures headlining on the front page, and then there'll be read on page 6 the women's performance, but it's on page 6. Why not front page?
During Commonwealth Games or Olympic Games, often our media focus on performance, and we see those fantastic performances covered, whether they're male or female. Outside those periods, we still have a bit of an uphill battle, and I sometimes look at our back pages and wonder if any athletes or female athletes have competed, and that's a real shame.
It really starts with the language that we use, the images that we show, the stories that we tell, and women are absolutely, just as men, are fantastic contributors to the stories, because at the end of the day, the Commonwealth in its very nature stands for inclusivity, accessibility, and if we truly value people, we include them and give them access.
So one of the things we've done in working with the Commonwealth Games Federation is to be able to be involved in a Games that has equal medals for men and women is not just the right thing to do, it's something very special about the Games. And even more special for the Gold Coast because it's the first time it's happened in any event in the world.
And we reached almost 50% of technical officials, and so therefore from my own personal point of view, I'm very, very happy about that.
We have a lot of instances in sports media where women's coverage seems to be a bit more on the, the sexy side of sport. You want questions that are more about your performance as an athlete, but sometimes you get questions like, how did that feel? For example, you're going to ask the male athlete about how they performed, so that's almost like that's what the expectation is, that as a female athlete you're just participating.
And I think that also comes down to the perception that a lot of people think maybe the men are the strongest or the fittest.
We need that fairness in reporting, and not for them to focus so much on the way they're dressed or the way they are presented, but on the potential they have and the results they've achieved.
It starts with the conversation, it starts with informing people, and then it continues with giving people the knowledge and resources to be able to make a difference. And that's what we're trying to do through the media.
It's this women in sport label that I feel that we need to get rid of. You never say men in sport, do you? It's people in sport, it's the athletes that we are talking about. And every athlete, as far as I'm concerned, is that they're all equal.
Gender equality is so important now, and Australians, we have really great success within female sport, so why wouldn't we want to promote it?
Representation is really, really important, and it's really exciting that little girls will be able to watch and think about all different things that you could be.
From a world that is so male-dominated, my dad encouraged me to continue studying as well as following my dreams of representing Papua New Guinea in swimming. And I think we need more men like that out there.
I'm 7 weeks away from having a little boy or a girl, I have no idea, and I hope he or she gets to enter into a country that they have an equal platform to run with, and I don't see why gender should be the thing that stops you from getting into the lounge rooms to encourage that other little boy or little girl or little kid with a disability. They're real, they're there, they're waiting for these stories to be told, they just need to be told them.
Women, men, we're all the same, we all have the same opportunities, so to use sport to actually send that message across is really important.
For the media, tell the stories of the athletes. They are fantastic stories. Of course, we see the performances on the field of play, but the journey to get there is truly inspiring.
You are the best female athletes in the world, you're the best male athletes in the world, they're both brilliant, give them equal coverage.
Every one of us has a different story. It's all about storytelling, and just really be fair and balanced in your approach, and I think we'll all win. And good luck.